A new note on adventures in the screen trade by William Goldman. I am so fascinated by this book that after posting what I call the final note, I come up with sequels. I can't say goodbye, it seems there's no closure yet. But that's, I would say, for the better, because I'm still happy to have memories and thoughts about this book. Even if Goldman criticized, had an ironic look at sequels, and I totally agree with him. He was talking about Rocky 4, 5, I don't know, in '82 when he finished this book. I don't know what number they reached, but there's today, as we know, a tendency to continue on and on with the Star Wars. That's a successful enterprise, and many people love it. What am I saying? They are thrilled, and they are dedicated fans. And we keep seeing, or maybe it's not Pirates of the Caribbean, but so many other cartoonish films. Even if William Goldman talks about some serious films as having a sort of a funny cartoon look on life and events. Otherwise, it's a joyride. Even when we learn about Dustin Hoffman and his idiosyncrasies, Al Pacino as well, Robert Redford I mentioned in the last couple of notes, and his betrayal, I don't have any other word, and lack of respect for the work of Goldman and others in two instances. For a book that Goldman had written, and Redford said he wanted to produce, made Goldman write the script, and then he just killed the project. Redford did. All the President's Men, which fortunately turns out to be an excellent film. Goldman appreciates the end result, even if he had his worst experience during the film, when Bernstein came up with a script behind his back, so to say, after the studio had approved Goldman's work, screenplay, and as I said, Redford did it again. But there are many stories connected with Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. The Right Stuff, I don't think I mentioned that in any of the notes. Interesting fact, it was a story about the space program, but it also had in the first part something, a part of the narrative dedicated to one of the excellent pilots and aviators who passed the sound barrier and did, I don't know, had some other performances, wonderful performances, but had next to nothing to do with the space program. So when Goldman engaged with the project, thought we can't go into all the directions in this fantastic book, so we need to concentrate on the story of the cosmonauts, which he wanted to project as a story of the of America as a winner. look at all the things we did and were capable of, something like that, in a period when they had the Iran embassy affair, where Iranian so-called revolutionaries took over the American embassy in Tehran and had the personnel kidnapped and kept as prisoners for such a long time, and the morale of the country was as low as it can be, and Goldman saw this, the right stuff, the script, as a chance to boost the morale and have a nationalistic. Sounds wrong today with people like Trump and so many others, Le Pen, who abuse this term and want to stop immigration and so on. But a pride in America sounds great to me. Anyway, director, I forgot who it was, came along, and he was of a different opinion. His message, the message he wanted to convey was, we did it, that these were the glory days, and that's gone now. No more, we can't do it. We did it, we reached the peak, and now we're just down there. So he disagreed with Goldman when he presented his idea and the fact that he wanted to convey not just a positive message, but propose the theme of America as a great nation. And I remember I've seen, if not the whole movie, at least a part of it, long, I think it's 3 hours long. And again, I guess I noticed that there's this man who flies the plane, and we sort of not go around in circles, but if it's about cosmonauts, why are we going with this and staying so long here? That's a feeling I remember I had. But maybe it's a good film. There were so many others. Goldman also talks about his collaboration with Richard Attenborough for A Bridge Too Far. A wonderful director, a wonderful man, good people, hardworking. A good director seems to spend hours on end without rest, waking up, in the case of Attenborough, for this film in Holland, in a small hotel in Holland, at, I don't know, 5 o'clock, to prepare, going through the motions, to getting all this team of so many stars, and then working well into the night. After midnight, he worked in an extraordinary way. And finally, alas, the film was not well received in America, and for the wrong reasons, it seems. They doubted parts of the film. There's a moment where James Caan brings in what appears to be a corpse, a dead man, and at gunpoint makes a doctor treat the dead body, only to eventually find that the dead man was actually alive. And they doubted this, but it happened. The same thing with a British general, played by Alan Bates, if I'm not wrong, who sent his troops to die in a place where information was available, and it said that the enemy is ready and there will be a slaughter, but he sent them anywhere. And they disbelieved, the British disbelieved this, but it was also true. So, well, Wonderful book.